That's all of them. Woo! That was second dinner. Oh. See, I had first dinner, and then I have to take all my pills. That's second dinner. What's up, Dan, Ara, Staff? What are we doing? We're doing the thing. First we're going to look at some. Ooh, Hard West 2. Cool. Sapiens. God of War. The Mortuary Assistant. Is this? Yeah, it's on my wish list. That looks like a freaking cool game. Play Up. Nah. What was this? Soundfall.
Let me show you a place where you can move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. And let the music begin. I know you feel it.
I'm sure I got copyright. I'm afraid to. Oh, I'm afraid to look. Oh god, survival games scare me. Not because they're difficult, because they usually suck.
You have heard the song of the desert. When the wind gently runs through the mountains. You have felt the breeze at dawn. When the scent of the leaf fills the air.
Nice marijuana.
You have seen the silver dunes at night, and both moons are full in the sky.
Alright, stop licking my balls. Tell me what this game is. Oh! Oh, no. Huh? Alright, this is like super stock standard animations. I hope it was cheap. I hope it was cheap.
It is where you want to die, not live, the place you call home. So tell me, where do you want to die?
It's very positive.
Authorities have further widened the search area in the hunt for the missing runner that disappeared on
It
Saturday.
is very positive. Sky Campbell. I don't know. There's just something about the way it's animated that made me scared, but it's got. How new is this? November 4th last year. All right. So that may be interesting to check out. You know what would also be interesting to check out? We're going to check something. This is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. This is Saturday's stream. We're going to take a look. I'm going to see how the controls handle with a controller. Yeah, I'm letting you guys know this in case you want to play with me, because this shit is fun. All right, so let me find the controls and I'll do an actual match. There we go. You know what? We're doing this mouse and keyboard. Nope. All right. Har har har, Jefferson sucks at driving. Look, bitch, I gotta win. I've played this game twice. Alright, we're going to get to Hooked on You in a moment. Maybe Carrie will make it to the stream soon. Meanwhile, we're going to check out this Turbo Golf Racing. Which Dan did not get me. Desert survival on an alien planet that you have no idea. So it's Dune. It's Dune. It's fucking Dune. It's got spice. I guarantee you it's got spice. Like, the game's gonna be like fucking straight up Dune. All right, let's see if I don't completely fuck this up. So, it's golf. Damn it. I fucked it up. Or did I? Okay, my ball did go out of bounds. Yeah! You're trying to hit those. Oh, fucking sweet. Where the fuck is my ball? shit. 26 seconds. We're golfing, baby. All right, we're in. Dude, Dan, this is fucking cool. Come on, Dan, play with my balls. Play with my balls. All right, fourth. Not best, not bad. I fucked up really hard at one point. But you gotta go fast. All right, Phoenix, I'm coming for you. Pedro. Smooth Hop 97. Marco Sark. LR Enterado. I'm the Jefferson, baby. In the rough. All right, I'm trying to hit in. Nope, not quite gonna make it. That's fine. All right, you bastards. I just got more turbo, so how you like that? Come on. Yeah, hit me. I don't give a shit. I'm in third. Yeah. We're getting hooked on. We're just doing a quick round of this. I got one more match, and then we'll get back to hooked on you. I actually clickbaited last stream because it started with a terrible fucking game, which would be the WB Multiverses or whatever it's called. All right, where am I now? All right, I'm tied for third. Yeah, so we're actually halfway into a totally different game because we started it yesterday. Yeah, Multiverses sucked. It's going to do exceptionally well. I will say that. It's going to make a shitload of money. Like, all the fucking kiddies will want to play it. It's a shit game. It shouldn't even fucking exist. The fuck's my ball? There we go. All right, out of the sand trap. I like it. All right, is it in? Fifth. Damn it. Alright, let's see what I get overall. Oh, this dude's just like fucking sitting there. What a bitch. What a bitch. Alright, so where's that put me? Shit. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, and then I got a reward. Gear, season item, currency, So I've got 6,000. Can I buy something? To lobby. Garage shop. Here we go. All right, so I only got one finish. I can't buy that. That's too expensive. Ooh, let's see. There's a golf ball. Oh, these are on like a timer or something. Interesting. Alright, like I got a green boost. That looks fucking cool. I want that. Okay. Enough of this. Also, right now, the game, the matchmaking's not working quite right. Monkey Fish was playing this earlier, and we couldn't play together because the UK region was just broken. There we go. All right. Everything is... There we go. We're going to Hooked on You now. And so Turbo Golf Racing, that is coming up on, like Saturday, I want to say. If that looked at all interesting to you, you know, you can create parties and stuff. So let me know. Show up. Ooh, Bunny Girl is sexy thick. All right, so we may be making some decisions for Carrie. We're going to try to play how we think that this is still Carrie's game. We're going to try to play the way that we think Carrie would respond, and we might be horribly wrong. Oh. Well then, that changes everything. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see Carrie has joined us. I mean, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Yo, what's up, Purple? Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagement, especially on other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Hey, James. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, review to, not an eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second, how did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. Just take it all in, folks. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Also, my nose itched. Like on the inside. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment. Not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. I wish it was a naked beach. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really, even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Cheetah. Wait, I haven't seen Spirit yet. Where's my girl? The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Have you? Have you really? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious. There is no option. If your pinky hurts, cut it off, James. The king in yellow says hi. Well, cut it off, mail it to me, and I'll kiss it for you. And don't forget to send a addressed stamp envelope so I can ship it back. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars. Here we come. Those boobs are 10 stars. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do not need to ask you, or we do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign on the non-disparagement agreement? So do you agree not to ever say anything negative? All right, she's all in. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Cheetah, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Ooh, perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Cheetah, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games, resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with some pancakes, bacon, and... So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here, a yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. The triad are Chinese. You're thinking of the Yakuza, and I believe it's the Yakuza who cut off their pinkies. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again. Except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Goddamn Trapper. I'll be honest. Didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck! Oh, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. I have a theory that all healthy people are just fucking miserable because they have to eat so healthy. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. Just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did, or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familia revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resent being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. She does. Spirit, best bae. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Cheetah to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's, when will Wraith shut up? When will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this, gamer. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get in there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes. Well, James, you found out wrong. Because that would be Michael Myers' mask. Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. Jason actually didn't even have a mask in Friday the 13th. It was a bag on the head. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they were doing. They're both highly attractive people, except for Dwight. Hopefully they murder. Please say something so they know you're close and can hear everything. Jason's from Friday the 13th. Michael Myers is from the movie Halloween. Oh, screw you, James. I think they might have been made either when I was like 2 years old or right before I was born. It depends if I think they were like 70s. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I could buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is painting. Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and I could hear you, you know. Oh, what? What do you think you were doing? You were doing, exactly what it sounded like, but it sounded like a fun... You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe the key is to find the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Okay, so I was like 10 years old when Friday the 13th came out. Or Halloween. Like right in between there. Makes sense to me. Did you really think we were me and him? Dwight? Yeah, I know, right, Claudette? Fuck Dwight. Look at his claw hands. That's creepy. It's weird. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Like, Dwight looks like he's... she looks like she might be farting on Dwight, quite frankly. Like, Dwight looks like he's letting one rip, but it looks like she might be just farting right on him. Yeah, he's got a hockey mask, but not until the third movie, I want to say. My life is a nightmare, and somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noticed there are entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Cheetah. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Yeah, Cheetah, I agree. Shut up, I liked it. Anyway, where are we? Oh, yeah. You're heading to a hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting, too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're going on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? I always make the first move. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to play until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. Please be... It's no tree at all. It's... Fuck off, trickster. Breakfast was weird, huh? Just everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. Nobody should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later on at my private stage on my other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Touch it around, dudes. Now, he's like a California Ninja Turtle or something. His abs are pretty amazing, but you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. I was wondering what was going on with his bat, by the way. Like, it's been weird shapes. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall like every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established and that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... I pressed play, Buster. That's all it took. Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Of course it's Trapper. You two have been... No, I don't want to get cozy with Trapper. You should definitely come with me. Obviously, remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. And if they did, I know they'd be dead. Oh, if they did, I'd know, and they would be dead. Since you can see they are very much alive, for now, it's still all mine. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. Nah. I don't know how... I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun, or you can choose one of these peasants. Speaking of... What do you mean, James? Before you can decide if you want to go off with Trapper, the spirit Ah! This guy, of all people, this guy, you should definitely go out with me instead. Because while I admit I may not be the most affectionate, warm, or really caring in any way person to be with, we did kind of hit it off a bit yesterday. At least what you see is what you get with me. Not everything I do is some sort of crappy trap. Yes, I said it. Trapper lace traps. Why do I feel like I'm the only one who notices this when it's so obvious? There's also the small matter of me cutting you into pieces if you mess with me in any way, including but not limited to rejecting me at this very moment in favor of that deceptive narcissist. Tough choice. You weigh your options because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons are poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Will it be? Is Carrie going to be nice to me today? Oh, thank God. Gotta go with Spirit. You made the correct decision. Ah, she's so good. Oh my God, look at it. She's just like straight. Hey, check it out. But know this, just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you like a dog, understand? Spirit. Well, of course, you've still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before. Literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form. You feel... Does she have a katana? I don't think I played Spirit. Because it will feel... If you will feel me, and if you try any of that macho trapper crap, yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that, yes, it's too late to change your answer now. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the black lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down and notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. I mean, she's in the same clothing. Noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. Like a black hole. A place that swallows light. A dying star. Damn. Now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction. Not the type with spaceships and lasers, anyhow. She's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth, is that where we are? You wonder. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set up a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The peace doesn't last long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that. The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and pats on it gently. Clearly, she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get in a little hands-on action? What else could it be? Ooh. I mean, now we're talking. And this is a game Tiny Badger would totally play. And I am pretty sure she would go straight after Trapper. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking. Where should I start? Your back? They always start there in the movies. Whoa, sailor, slow your roll. She doesn't actually need help reaching behind her. Haven't you noticed that her hands float in the air? I'm good. The lotion is for you. Ah, Carrie, you thought. You need help reaching those difficult spots? Oh! 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 Okay. You see a hand floating around your back. Oh, how's this evening going? Are we a little shy and intimidated, or are we totally into it? Oh yeah, she'd totally be into Huntress. That's right. Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch as Spirit apply some sunscreen to herself in the most unique way by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. Can we please? I want to see it. Let's see it. Ah, do not. Do not. Comment on her floating hands abilities, say nothing, or ask about the shards of glass sticking out from her. I swear to God, that you know the third one's a problem. Like, the glass, she's probably upset about. The floating hand, she's showing off. But we're going to stay silent. You look on and wonder, not exactly sure what's appropriate to say in this moment. While you're staring at Spirit's back, her head turns around and notices you looking at her. I'm sorry, is something wrong? Ah, Cheetah, god damn it. I was just thinking about what must have gone through your head to end up like that. Blah, blah, blah. Bad read. It had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. The way the fear and anger feared him up and came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Is it wrong to stare at those tatas? Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it. Even though it gives me strength, I must maintain control. She's got a dragon inside her? You're stronger than he ever was. I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Cheetah. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing in life, in love. The world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted into these vengeful poses, it really does a number on my joints. Oh my god, we're going for the feet. Oh, it's the oldest joke. Sorry, the second oldest joke. Wait, fuck, am I supposed to do something? Oh. Feet picks. Oh no. Still got it. Hit it again. Nope. Well, I suppose the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going. Eventually. Man, fuck those checks. I hate that part of the game. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look at the light, up at the lighthouse. It's ominous, dark from hovering above this moment between spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly it is. Why can't I speak? Evil as it clearly is. In this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago, carrying the spirits of people who talk shit about skill checks. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean above the ship as it careens towards the shore. Pirate ship? Before crashing out in the rocks, it must be drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh, right, it does that sometimes too. Should we be doing something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again, except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbones flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. Ah, god damn it. It's Wraith. He has emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. Wraith points to the lighthouse. It's indifferent to his intention. I've been seeing it in my dream. I like her hat. I like everything about Spirit, except for that look she's giving right now. Shining in a strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me. Those dead pirates or that mermaid I saw washed up on the shore that one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island or something. It's the look that most girls give me when I drop my pants, quite frankly, Stoff. You're like, oh my god, I'm supposed to fit that inside here? I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics, anyhow. If you come with me, I can... You can get cut! Yes! Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple of buttons off Ray's tropical talk. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Oh, by the way, you'll see. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moan quiet. The Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out. You scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. Quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit beneath. Yes, I've been peeking at that thing the whole time. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she put a lot of work getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. Yes, I noticed that. Oh my god, yeah, look at all that. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. And Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach. Well, we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard to be the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Aren't they? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here. But there is. A Mario. You got mud in your ears, friend? I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is why I am, and so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back to my secret lair, literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You've got a secret lair. Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I've got sap. Sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is. but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up, like I keep trying to tell you, it's this dang island. I've come to accept the truth. What's happening here, well, I'm convinced it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision, it's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby when ringing your little bell. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight. And even when all I might want to do is hide, don't you see? Oh, even when all I might want to do is hide. Do you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, then my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it. Folks. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your little phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking. And we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks. You cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread minutia if there was ever such a thing. Not that you know about that. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so it's on you. Ahem. Oh, if there's anybody to set shit straight. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose... I mean, do I even have to wait for this one? She's still going to stab us, I think. Like, even harder if we choose wrong. Also, I don't want to go with Wraith. That's a big hat. Yeah, yep. Exactly, Carrie. When it comes down to it, neither of these two seem easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her gloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but the amount of awkwardness you pack in a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. And that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. Oh. No offense taken. It's, yeah, okay, it's true. I could be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm going to stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. Oh yeah, she would have totally killed us. Spirit walks around the corner to show you something she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be a connection with her journey. A cherry tree. It's just a small sapling, but has begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make a sense to see a cherry tree here in this place, but it also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so you just accept it. Ah, the sakura tree. As Spirit steps up to a tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and they come cascading through the air around you both. Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? I do. They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. And what do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distances to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away. For this reason, they are also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. In a way, it's the specter of looming death that calls attention in a special moment to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Cheetah? How does it make you feel? Empowered, frustrated, unsure? Spirit's question isn't easy to answer. You want to impress her, but you also want to be true to yourself. The entire range of human experiences stretches out before you, and you feel paralyzed by the different options available to you in this moment. And that's okay. It wasn't a simple question with a simple answer. Who knows if Spirit herself even has an answer in mind. However, it occurs to you, like the fallen blossoms waiting at your feet, this chance at connecting with a beautiful person in front of you might be fleeting. One of these answers is one of these answers the better choice, or do you remain unsure? I feel like she's looking for empowered. I feel like that's the right answer. Oh, she's going with empowered. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. As you explain, Spirit's face begins to look sad to you. You're not sure why. It's not the happiest topic, life and death, but why should that matter? Because she's already dead. And then it dawns on you, Spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back, no rebirth. Her moment of blossoming life long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. That's Spirit's eternity. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. You just answered from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once the fallen cherry blossoms represented the souls of samurai warriors, those with noble characters, those who did not fear death, and those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Oh, are we about to die? Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck down their fear. I'm loving this. Like, this is my favorite shot right here. Just, ooh, baby. Like, can we get rid of the text box? But desperate, the samurai spirit that lives on in me, in my noble bloodline. My life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. You watch as Spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. sorry to interrupt. Are they fucking with us? You know we don't believe you, right? Yep. But this time we've got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. I mean, I just accused them of that. But nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And not like the just remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. Oh, and that's not just from blah, 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 blah. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time for me to get back to business, and appetizing singles have been arriving for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. They're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. Aw. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised, as you are, that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Fuck off, Wraith. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Fuck off, Wraith. I'm sick of watching everyone gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. Like, do we have to date the Wraith just... Like, is that the way to beat the game? Is to date the Wraith who's just fucking awful? Like, I don't like anything that's going on here with him. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. Okay. You look like you're covered in mayo, dude. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be This guy gets worse and worse, man. Not iceberg, though. That has no oh, my God. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's all. That's on us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You have had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Be coy, be coy. Oh no! Are you serious? You guys, really? It wasn't really a date, more like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it on a relatively close proximity to each other. Oh, that's exactly right. Could not have said anything of value better myself. Oh, okay. Spirit is clearly happy with the way you portrayed your date. No surprise, she doesn't like people getting into her business. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. Nobody trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Did they just make a Thing reference? Did they just really reference The Thing? Bony appetite. No, almost everything we say have lots of bones in, or everything we serve has lots of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up the plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Do we thank them or do we ignore them? I mean, quite frankly, Dwight can fuck right off. Claudette is wearing way too much clothing. We're going to be nice? Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. No, don't thank these idiots. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Oh, good fucking God. We're not going to get done with this tonight. And Saturday, I definitely want to play Golf Car. Golf Car, I like it already. And I still barely know how to play it. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or could we play charades? Boggle? Well, actually, we were thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points to his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Hintress. What? Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Cheetah was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Oh, my throat. Too much talking. I never talk this much. Boom. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. Hope is mysterious. Ah, fuck off, trickster. Okay, so what kind of story do you want to tell? Romance, action, adventure, pornographic. All right, you like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? God damn it. Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, Ray, here it goes. Oh. I guess Huntress doesn't care for it, huh? I really like to go fishing. Do you, Carrie? I did not know that. Solid hobby, a great foundation for a story, to be sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, what's that? Not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was buried in that story. You sure that's all you got to say? Is that your entire story, Carrie? Really? This is like the high action part of the game where it's like quick fire answers. No, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, personal, action. So really, just, I like fishing was your whole, that was your whole story. I'm glad this is Cheetah and not me, because I'd feel lame. Romance. I feel like that's Spirit, maybe. I love a good romance, the soft, gentle kind you can bring to your kids without worrying that you're going to really screw them up. Ah, Spirit hates that. Like, maybe I'm not in sync with Spirit. In case you were confused, that was not a I'm a ghost boo. That's just a you suck boo. There once was a newly elected prime minister in England. He was single, which is quite strange for a leader of his stature. Over the first few months of his tenure, he started to fall for one of his assistants, a girl from the wrong side of the tracks. She was so different from other girls, brash and adorable with a hint of vulnerability. After the President of the United States made a move on her during one of his visits, he had her sent away. I'm sorry, did you steal this from a popular Christmas movie? You watch Christmas movies? Obviously, they're the only thing on TV in December. I have all the streaming subscriptions, but I still really love flipping channels. I want to know what happens with the Prime Minister. Did they end up together and start a family? Ooh my god, big girl. If this doesn't end in revenge, I am leaving. When do people get tortured in a warehouse? It's not that kind of movie. Oh. That didn't go well. Never plagiarize a masterpiece. What fucking movie was that? Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it's actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't end there. Oh god, Carrie, pick better stories. You look from killer to killer, decide who might be the most entertaining. Gotta tell better story. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you covering Spirit's face with Spirit's same face? I mean, we basically have Huntress's face on Spirit's body, which I don't know. The neck is too thick for that. Oh yeah. I suppose I could tell a story I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, or technically, I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful, shabby, chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of this wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lilikoi, by the way. So fancy. When Tim Kine, When it came time to figure out the decorations, however, the bride, fiance, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. This sounds like me. Having decided to go on such a lovely, natural setting for a ceremony, I can't read all of a sudden. Having decided on such a lovely setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create a unique floral arrangement from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself in the morning of the wedding, so that they'd be the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods that she surveyed, the bride, or the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a once familiar clearing, something was not as expected. Somehow it was more beautiful now than it had ever been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, impossibly, were even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air, the bride, or fiancé, crept further and further into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had never been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering, moldy piles on the floor. Yeah, it's Mr. Feeney. Where bees had been, now only Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had been intoxicating to her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. This is what happens when, like, I speak too long. Like, my tongue and my teeth get, like, I don't know, stuck. She turned back and I'm also, like, juxtaposing words. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. In the shadowy glen, she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dread. Just old, dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher blooms to clip, never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are forever... What? Unable to see that you are loved for who you are. Out there. All alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we knew. How was story time? A lot of people take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. Fuck off, Dwight. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original, and that's why I'm much more of a fan of episodic-style storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Cheetah, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure to seamlessly move on to the next stage of the evening. God forbid any small talk get in the way of romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm going to need you to shut your yip yap, your yap trap. I don't know why I said yip yap. You know we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud when the kind of double entendre you're getting at with end up dead? Dwight is physically incapable of winking after the accident. And do you know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. I feel like Spirit has probably killed people. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What did you say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak in this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. Is it enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire? Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? Fuck off. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. No. Go away, mayonnaise boy. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too fast. If it's the running away to someplace more secluded Cheetah is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Oh yes, step on me, mommy. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. That's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's perfectly logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society just wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. And that's why Spirit's the best. I'll be sitting here in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or is it just me? Dude, 100%. 100%. I'm into it. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or like, you know, some special projects we might have going. I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer would you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, yeah, fuck Trickster. You could cut Wraith out, you could, like, we know how this is going. I need my hot anime waifu. I'm also fond of Huntress, but like Trapper and Wraith are just the worst. There we go. I was like, oh no, you didn't say Trickster, but I can't even pick him. Spirit. Oh, you picked me? Yay! Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over the other killers at all costs, but even when I hate the game and the prize, but I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge, it takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, all right? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task and not worth trying, but too bad. She does zig every time. I think I'm going to impress her, and she's like, nah, bruh. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you got. I want to search deep inside of you. Yeah. Or just say the exact right thing at the... Just say the exact right thing at the right time. It could melt my heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. What? Arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink ever? Is that like because it will just fall out a hole in your stomach thing, or like... Oh my god, Cheetah. I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Then why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true, not a single person here has ever learned anything at one of these. Dwight, you know that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue, because Dwight is the worst. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who ordered the soda with the splash of my private business? Because that's off menu. Yeah, you look like you gargle balls, dude. Well, I know what I'm drinking tonight to forget tonight. Yeah. Can we just forget Dwight altogether? Mixology is a real thing. It doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. By your father. On whom you will have your bloody vengeance. Right. Well, so be it. How about you, Cheetah? Do you drink? Now, this is a tricky one, because I feel like if you stay sober, you might be phony, and if you booze it up, like, this is like a catch-22. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Nothing's happening. Well, with all due respect to Spirit, I don't personally have anything against a little bit of alcohol, and this is a resort, I think. And I'm on vacation, so I guess just bring on the booze. I was afraid you'd say that. You see, if you and Spirit have different dietary restrictions, that means we gotta make 2 different drinks with 2 different sets of You guys are the worst, and it's like double the work for the same amount of pay, which is already zero, both for a job we hate. What do you say? Would one of you maybe bend your will just a teensy bit to make life easier on us? No. Okay, your position is firm. I feel you. Cheetah, be a pal. What do you think? We gotta get this show on the road. Ask for side booze. Ask Spirit to reconsider. Stick with your answer. Change your answer. Personally, I feel like being consistent would be the right thing. Like, It would be okay to change a little bit just so Spirit can have her drink. Wait. Spirit doesn't fucking drink, like, at all. Stick with my answer. Spirit doesn't drink. It doesn't matter. You've heard that the customer is always right, haven't you? Well, technically, that's me, I think. A good bartender juggles a lot of drinks at once, for hours at a time. I think two of you together can handle splitting one simple lesson in two. Chop, chop. Spirit rolls her eyes as you explain Claudette and Dwight's job to Claudette and Dwight's faces. Wow, how generous of you, Cheetah. If you didn't explain what bartending was, I don't know how any of us would have survived another night on this island. Why are you so desperate to get drunk? Is it my company not intoxicating enough? Oh, well, when you put it like that, I feel a bit foolish. Just a bit? I'd say you've gotten off easy. Claudette and Dwight return with double the bottles, double the glasses, an entire cart filled with additional ingredients. Don't worry, we resigned the entire class around your new requirements. We won't let you down. You know what? I've changed my mind. We can skip the alcohol and just have a mocktail demo instead. You hear a slight cracking sound as Claudette grips one of the bottles she just dragged over to the bar to satisfy your original request. Gosh, how gracious of you. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Fancy beer, zombie, Bloody Mary, dark and stormy. Ooh. Like, Bloody Mary sounds good. Dark and stormy sounds like it pretty good. Fancy beer, I don't know. Zombie, I don't know, but I feel like zombie might be a triggering. Oh my god, I can see Carrie's review. No, I want alcohol. 0 out of 10. How about a dark and stormy drink for my dark and stormy date? Perfect. Please allow us to demonstrate how dark and stormy is made. First, rum, or in this case, rum extract in a bit of apple juice is poured over ice. Then, a fresh ginger beer is added in. Garnish with a lime wheel, and drink the end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Cheetah? Replicating rum substitute on and ginger beer over ice? Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciated your tone, but yes, you've got it. You're a natural, a sassy natural. You and Dwight may have more in common than... Don't you dare. Joseph, you take that back. I want margarita too. I think I want a strawberry margarita. A lime margarita, perfectly good. Actually, I want a strawberry daiquiri. Like, I like the ice. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. On cue, a literal dark storm seems to make its way from the ocean. You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked up a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. I haven't had a watermelon margarita. I don't like watermelons, but watermelon drink usually tastes different. Like, I like watermelon candy, but that doesn't taste like watermelon. Hello. Want to make out a little? You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from them. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi, feels like I've been here longer than actually. I like Blank Space because it's fucking insane. That's a decent song. It's so late and the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratum. I know, talking sucks. She's also got another song that I like. I forget what the fuck it was called. It's the one where her and some dude hook up. I know that's like probably every song of hers. Like it's classic or something like that. Or it's a word that means something like classic. I do not recommend the Eternal Damnation. Yeah. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball course for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who Cheetah chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? Not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about a dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Also, the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You look like you'd hate that. Stop talking. Sorry, anyway, Wraith? No, that one, that's just called Romeo and Juliet, no, that's Love Story. That was like one of her original ones. No, it's the one where, like, she's talking to a guy that she used to bang, and, like, they broke up, but they're both dating other people, and then they get in a car and go off to bang, because, like, that's just what, they're attractive people, and that's what they do. It's a really sexy song. I'm not describing it that sexily, but, it's a fairly sexy song. Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Cheetah privately. Nah, the whole audience is here. I really don't know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Cheetah? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. Oh, I will look up the frickin' name. Who are we looking up? Avril Lavigne? No, I just forgot who the fuck I was even talking about. Taylor Swift. Songs. Da 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 da. Style. The name is Style. Tomorrow we have to find my bell and I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be real special, the kind of thing where we really bond. He's going to kill me, isn't he? And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe we could go on a real date. I don't like you. Are you done? Is that it? Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. Oh, we're stealing the yacht. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, primo stuff. She wants to kill us. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to start prepping because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Oh, you're going to be so disappointed. Confident, mysterious. I like it. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event that also... and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Yes, Joseph, yes. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Cheetah, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Oh, how did he get the blood on his knuckle? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're going to love it, and if you're not a maggot, also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Alright, hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch those words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. Sounds like a busy day. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you're intent to hang out with Spirit. All right, we're hydrated, guys. Let's do this. And that's everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options so we're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice and come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off and slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving him a little push. Hold on, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. And now, time to eliminate one of the killers. It's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it going to be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt somebody's feelings. Someone dangerous. Who's it going to be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats on here. She can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And though I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. Which sociopath are you eliminating? And the decision is long been made. Ooh, Carrie. Look, I'm here and I'm horny, and I'm not really getting any positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. Please, don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of you and who you are and what you're about deep down as a person and how I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know? A kiss, a wink, hold my hand, finish telling me about this mysterious stuff you've been obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Wraith rises taller than you ever seen him, and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity hasn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You are just like the rest of them. There is no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. This is backwards. I just realized this is backwards. Alright. We've been referring to the other two people as the survivors. But when you think about the 4 versus 1 dynamic, we are the killer. And we are eliminating one of 4 characters. Joseph, yes. He leaves. Pretty badass exit, wasn't it? Not expecting that. Yeah, I don't think that these, like, you know, they talk about them being unkillable, like they're survivors, and, you know, they got, like, the adventure clothing on. But I think the killers are the survivors in this game, and you play the killer. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with the cheetah when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. Oh, really? That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... their mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. Dwight. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Cheetah. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? Not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, that was a crazy way to end a day. An elimination, I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is scared by an elk when you're young? Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's the only thing you talk about. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I know I said some things when Cheetah kicked me to the curb, and just want to say, I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not what I said, though. I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Cheetah's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Cheetah's goal is to get themselves killed, they are doing an amazing job. Do you think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? I just want to love you, spirit. Nah. Oh, she's got such a cute blushy face. Wait, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charming. Low budget. Old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing my new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing things, these private gigs over on my IP island. He's like one of the newest killers, right? And they turned him into this complete douche. My dude, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. That is such a good joke. That's so good. I'm going to tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. Yeah, so like Freddy, Michael Myers, they're all on the other island. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghost. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ow! Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Cheetah, U2 narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's that thing you're getting all wet. Now it's going to smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall and to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? Not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know, I don't even care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. Yeah, they're up to something. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade, you cheated on an algebra test once? What? These guys are, like, these are the bad guys of this game. It's gotta be. Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain in my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, this sweet, sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend. But an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me want to question the very foundation of this universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this to us? Please arrest me. Burp. Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment. Let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. She's even cute when she's worried. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Okay, that was weird. What are you going to do? You left the camera roll long enough. Someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, it seems like everybody's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is going to be a doozy. Tomorrow's Jackbox night. Tomorrow's Jackbox night. We're not, no, like, and then we're going to play golf, and then we'll get back to this. All right, Cheetah. You know, 4 hours, like, okay, it's going to be shorter if you're not narrating to yourself, of course. But, like, 4 hours and still more to do is, like, pretty solid for a $10 game. And quite frankly, like, they put tons of effort into this. And, oh, God, I do have to talk tomorrow, but, like, I desperately want 2 days to rest my voice. Like, it's feeling very, very, oof. Yeah, so if you were paying attention earlier, we were playing this, or I played a round of it. And I want to play this on Saturday. Tomorrow is Jackbox, of course. It's not even made by the same people. Oh, hey, and Sunday, Ara has another chance to disappoint us by pretending she's going to stream and then canceling at the last second. So, the thing about this game is, all right, and one of the reasons I'm really happy, it's not a ripoff. It's a racing golf game. Rocket League is a racing soccer game. Sure, they're similar, but these are very different games, and they play that differently too. It's similar, but you know what? Fuck Rocket League. Look, right here. Shot. Right here. Right here. Look. I have two kinds of currencies. I have... Ooh. I want the disco ball. I can afford the disco ball. Awesome. So I've got two types of currencies. I've got whatever this is, and I've got a win. So I can spend this stuff to get certain items. Some items require trophies. So you actually have to win to get those items. But man, like, I don't really care about the trail. I'd rather save. Ara needs TP for her bunghole. But, yeah, Monkey Fish, he just sent me a message because earlier he was trying to play the game with the viewers, but, like, the UK, servers weren't actually working, so he couldn't play with anybody. But, yeah, it's freaking, it's golf. Like I said, it's similar to Rocket League, but it feels quite a bit different. And I'm really happy it's not Rocket League. Because I don't see, even if I go to seasons, all right, this is what the season looks like. There's just one line. There's not a line. If you remember the game I was playing yesterday, the fucking shit-ass WB game, anything you wanted to win, you had to pay for the extra season rewards to unlock them. There's not an additional level of season in this game. Not yet, anyway. Like, you pay for the game, you get the game. And I really enjoy that. Like, that's all I've really wanted, is to pay for a game. Shit. Where's my ball? Yeah, nice. How do I get to my fucking ball now? Alright, this guy's having almost as bad as a time as I am. Like, I think that's actually out of bounds. I think I managed to not get... Oh, there we go. So this room is, or this round is going to blow for me. I'm not even going to finish, I don't think. Yeah. All right, so I got a bad lie, I think is what they call that in golf. I don't play golf. But I think that's what they call it when you get your ball in a really stupid spot. Are we going to go? Alright, you kind of want to go through those tunnels if you can hit them. Alright. Yeah, suck on it. Not out of bounds, not out of bounds. Yes. Shit. I went through it, but my ball did it. Oh, come on. Well, at least this thing doesn't go by strokes. Ah, there we go. Got it in. 5th place. Yeah, my bot's super fucked up. I don't know why. It seems like everybody goes through that. What the hell's MM? Minute Maid? All right, I'm not in dead last. All right, maybe I can turn this around. Well, yeah, because Ew, Nintendo 64 games? Me is white boy, disconnected. Aww. Alright, I doubt I'll be able to keep it on that upper level there, but that looks like what I'd love to do. There we go. Oh no! Okay, I'm off the side. All right, and it's in. It's not quite in. Fifth? Fourth. Okay, fourth. Maybe I'll get fourth overall. I think that was the final round. Got a baseball? Who wants a baseball? This guy's fucked. Ah, no! Damn it. Damn it. That's okay. Points are points. So yeah, I still got experience, I still got stuff. I didn't get a trophy, but you know, you're not going to win every game. Anyways, I like it. I'll be playing it on Saturday, and also I like my new ball. Everybody look at my balls. All right, I feel like that every 3 seconds of my life. That is alien to me. I mean, I was literally watching Shrimp on the Barbie earlier because I remembered that was a movie that existed. And I was like, wait, it's a Cheech Marin movie. And I'm like, why did I used to like this movie so much? And then literally one of the hottest women I have ever seen walked on the screen. I'm like, oh, right. That chick. Whatever the French chick in that movie is just unbelievably freaking hot. And I'm just like, yes, immediately, yes. Oh my God, she could have a wretched personality. All right, so YouTube is relatively blank. Actually, like all three of the main characters in that, like the female leads, definitely. Even the kind of weird one that like neighs like a horse and is obsessed with banging Mexicans, like her dad's super racist against Mexicans, so it's really fucking funny that when his daughter winds up working at a Mexican restaurant and you know she's just sleeping with the entire staff. Yeah, somebody dropped CDN's link. I mean, you guys all have it, I'm sure, but if anybody's watching this in the future, maybe they'll click over. to a stream that isn't happening anymore. I don't know how that works. See, and the way it works for me, I'm totally sexual. So like I look at Spirit and I'm like, I could make it work. Even with the glass shards, I feel like I could angle I could angle it just right and we could have a good time. Just like, yes. But anyways, enough of that. Tomorrow's Jackbox, bring your A game. There's the CD and link. I'll see you guys when I'm kicking your ass tomorrow, obviously.